I'm making this video to show how to take non-permed hair and make it straight without sacrificing moisture being lost from the hair. Her hair was washed and it's damp, but it needs to be more wet. I'm going to put rollers and she's going to go under the hair dryer for about an hour, and I'm going to show you how to lock in the moisture in the hair. What I'm going to use, and what you're going to need, is a comb with a pointy end, a pick, a brush. I like this one. It has this metal part for blow drying, but you can use any brush that's round. And I have basically a water solution that I put oil and a little bit of conditioner in it, a natural conditioner, 100% natural, to help like a detangler. And of course the oil locks in the moisture. See, the nice thing about woolly hair, it's versatile. It can do pretty much anything you want it to do. And the roller is stainless steel. Let me show you. With an elastic around it. Basically, I use this so I don't have to use hairpins. Hairpins sometimes are not tight enough, and with these rollers, you see, you can use a white elastic. Basically, you tie a knot around the end of it, and basically you roll up the hair and then go like that. I'm going to do one to show you. Okay? And my daughter's hair, it's not been permed, and it's regular woolly hair. Okay? She doesn't have, her hair is nice, her hair is good, but she doesn't have what people call good hair. But when I'm done with her hair, you're not gonna notice a difference. Basically, is what I'm trying to get out. Because woolly hair can do pretty much anything. It's very flexible and versatile. So take a section. Now I'm not going to show you the me doing the whole hair, just a little bit of it, just so you can see how I did it, and I can show you the finished work. I can show you the finished work. Okay, so I like to have it as wet as possible, because if it's wet, you could form it to however you want it, whatever you want it to do, and then you stretch it out with the brush. The reason why you stretch it out is because you want it to be as straight as possible. Notice how this is very straight. So if you put it on the rollers, nice and straight and wet, it will set that way. Nice and tight and nice and straight, like that. See how it's straight? So however way you put it on the roller, that's how it's going to be. So this is actually real tight. Look how tight this is. It's not going anywhere. Okay? And I'm going to do that throughout her whole hair. I'm going to do one more to show you again, and then I'm going to finish it, and then I'll show you the finished work. Okay? Now for privacy, I'm not going to show you my daughter's face. I'm only going to show you guys the back of her head. She's gorgeous though. You're not going to see her face. See, with woolly hair, it does dry up fast, so you do have to have your spray bottle. I waited about a half an hour or 40 minutes before I did her hair, which it would have been better if I did it as soon as she got out the shower, but I was kind of lazy. You don't want to keep adding chemicals to your hair or your children's hair, and you don't need to. If you want your daughter to have straight hair, she can have straight hair. If you want her hair to be woolly one day, it can be woolly. But this will give her bone straight hair, this process here. I don't care what hair texture you have. If you wet your hair, straighten it out, and then make it set. If your hair is woolly like hers, as you see, it's drying up. And you're going to see how straight her hair is going to be. Her hair dries up so fast, but actually will help when I stick her under the hair dryer. It'll dry fast too there. Nice and tight. You're going to think that I permed her hair, and obviously I didn't. Her hair gets so dry. This is actually, there's moisture in this hair. Alright, I'm going to finish this whole process, and I'm going to show you the end. Alright, I'm still working on her hair. The more you do this, the easier it gets. You don't need to be discouraged if it takes you an hour the first time. After a while, it's going to be quick. Let you watch me do this now. Nice and tight. Alright, this is how it looks so far. Okay, and I have this side to do. I kind of separated it into 3 parts. I made a line this way, going down, and then I went on this side, made 2 going this way, and then pretty much 3 going this way. So 2 going down, right here, and then this is the middle. Now the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put 2 on the front right here, on the side, and then 3 right here. Okay? Now we're finishing up and we only have 2 sections left to go. This is our hair. This is actually kind of small. A bit of water. Stretch it out. The straighter you get it, sorry, the straighter it will dry up. You tight? No. Last one. Water. Stretch this last piece out and we're good to go. Try to make sure the ends are nice and straight. Put the ends in the roller. Hold my roller. Okay. Put the ends in the roller like this. Like that, and kind of cover the hair on top of it. Try to make sure it's smooth. The last one, I'm just going to use one of these casings right here. That's good. Alright, so our hair's done. Now it's going to go into the hairdryer. And then I'll show you. I'm going to put my daughter under the hairdryer. What I wanted to let you guys know is that sometimes the hairdryer gets hot, so you want to put something, a little towel around the ears. Especially with these metal rollers, they get hot because it's metal, obviously. But this will work with plastic rollers. I just like the metal, it dries faster. Towel for the other side. Alright, and we'll check back in about 45 minutes or an hour.